Hey everybody.
Thanks for joining us. If you're watching, this is the Jacoby team from Century 21.
That's right.
And this is our second cooking show. I'm Kim Jacoby and this is Emmett Jacoby.
Hello.
And so Emmett's kind of the cook in our house. I am more the sous chef. And Emmett's a great cook. We have 4 children together and we all love his food. And so cooking is definitely his passion and a creative outlet for him. So we just wanted to share his skills and his talent with you. And we hope you like his chicken piccata recipe, because tonight is chicken piccata night.
Well, so in our house, the kids call it sour chicken. And it's one of those favorites, and every time we have it, everybody's like, yay! So we're going to knock it out. It's one of those pretty quick meals, and so we're going to start with the chicken. You can have, it's chicken breasts or chicken tenders. If you have chicken breasts like this that are nice and big, some people pound them out, which is kind of laborious, or you can just slice them in half. Tonight we're just going to slice them in half. So get your sharp knife and your chicken breasts and just kind of go straight across.
And while he's cutting the chicken, I'll show you what the ingredients are. So obviously, this is based off of 2 chicken breasts cut in half, so 4 pieces. And you're gonna need salt and pepper to taste. And then you'll need some lemon zest and garlic, chicken broth, lemon juice, butter, capers, and sliced lemon. And then we also like to do parsley for garnish.
Okay, so if this chicken was really wet and drippy, you'd want to dry it off by putting paper towel down and then putting the chicken down and then putting paper towel on top of it before gets it all nice and, well, less slimy. And tongues. Put these guys, put our salt and pepper on.
So what kind of salt are you using there?
This is kosher salt. I always like it just because it's easy to sprinkle and it gets nice and salty. Very efficient. Okay, that stuff is done. We're going to come on over to the next step, which is basically we're going to dredge it with flour. And we don't need to deal with any eggs or anything. Again, I'm getting my oil nice and hot, so it gets really watery and shimmery. But right before it starts smoking is when you want it to go in, because you want it to get really hot, because these are going to be like golden brown in the end. So I'm just dredging my chicken. I'll put this guy off to the side so we can work on another one. Oil's just about hot enough. Almost going to start smoking here. Okay, these guys can go in. And this guy. 2 more. Okay. All right, so the chicken's in. We can move this off to the side. Now this is going to cook for 10 or so minutes until it's done. And you want it nice and golden brown because it gets that nice, well, it gets done.
A nice flavor.
Nice flavor. So when you touch it, when it's raw, it's really mushy. But after you flip it over and then you touch it, if you feel like this part of your hand, that's when it's done. If it's really squishy, it's not done. If it's firm, then it's done. That's my hand trick. So in order to expedite this whole process, we are going to switch with this pan, which we've already finished cooking. Ta-da! And this is our end product. So we are going to reserve these guys off to the side. Turn that heat back up. Pull this stuff off. These guys look yummy.
So far, all we've done is salt and pepper the chicken, dredged them in flour, and cooked them in olive oil.
That's right. Okay, so put that off to the side. We're going to start working on oil. Or not the oil, but the sauce.
The sauce.
Which is just like the drippings. So you want it to get nice and hot when you're doing this part. And so we're going to put in next some lemon zest and some garlic. And a couple tablespoons of garlic, tablespoon of lemon zest. And I am going to go with a spoon. Kind of mix that around here. Cook it down a tiny bit. You don't want to cook the garlic too long or else it gets bitter.
It gets bitter, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Bitter.
Not better.
Hi, Shelly.
So, Shelly,
Yeah, thanks for watching.
hopefully you're having fun. Okay, that looks about right. Like that. So next we're going to add our chicken broth. And I never measure anything. I just kind of wing it. And so that's about a cup of chicken broth. When you put this in, it'll slow down and then it'll start to boil, and then you want it to reduce. So it takes a little bit of time to reduce. And
Like how much time would you say?
5, 7, 10 minutes. It depends on how much chicken broth you put in.
True.
And so like if you put a lot in, it's going to reduce, but then you'll have a little bit richer flavor because it's got down to that. And then, whoops.
Lemon
Important.
juice.
Lemon
Can't forget.
juice.
That's why the kids call it sour chicken.
That's right.
The
Okay,
lemon
so,
juice is the important ingredient.
so at this point, we would just go ahead and just let this reduce until it's almost, it's not going to be like super thick, but it gets thicker.
So Mimi's asking, how much garlic was that you put in?
Oh, about a tablespoon or so. It's kind of like, do you like a lot of garlic or not? And that's, so you can kind of adjust it to how much you like. So, again, to expedite this part, we have created a previous batch in this. This is going to show us what it reduces down to.
Yeah, that
So-
way you guys don't have to sit and watch and wait for it to reduce.
I know, then I wouldn't have to say stuff, strange things, and keep everybody happy and active. So this is what it reduced down to. I'm gonna get my favorite little hands whisk.
Wait, show them the whisk.
A little flat whisk. I don't know what you really call it, but okay. So it's heating up, and at this point, this is when the magic happens because you're gonna put in the key ingredient, which
And
is
we've got that heat on high
right now because I'm
right
trying to
now.
heat up the
We're
thing.
trying to heat it up
Just
because
get it
we
nice
had
and
it
hot.
set aside.
Okay, so now, excuse me, we're gonna ask the secret ingredient, butter. Lots
And
of butter.
what is that, like a stick of butter?
You can go anywhere from like a half a stick to 3/4 stick, a full stick. I mean, butter is butter.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with butter.
You don't want it to be too hot when you're doing this.
So what did you just turn it down to medium high?
Yeah, you just gotta watch what it's doing. If it's going crazy, but when the butter cools down, so this gets nice and creamy.
So in our sauce, what we did was we cooked the chicken, we salt and peppered our chicken breasts, we cooked the chicken breasts until they were, well, first we dredged them in flour, and then we cooked them until they were golden brown in olive oil. Then we kept what was left after cooking the chicken. We pulled the chicken out, and we just added garlic, lemon juice,
lemon zest,
and now we're adding butter.
And then now we're going to go for
And we
capers.
added, there's chicken broth, and that was all reduced. And now we've got, after the reduced, we add the butter, and we add the capers, and we add our lemon slices. And we like the, what's the name of the brand of capers? Mozzarella. Starts with an M. Has 2 Z's in it.
No, all capers are good. Can't go wrong. Kind of just play with the heat a little bit.
This brand right here. Mazzetta. Imported, non-Periel capers. Periel. Remember, I said Emmett's the chef in the house.
All capers are good. That's my answer.
So how do you know the sauce is done? You told me a story once about that.
Oh, so the chef that was teaching me things, he said he would come by and he didn't speak English. He would just have his spoon in his hand, and he'd put his spoon in your sauce and he'd turn it over, and if it was all shiny, meaning lots of butter, he would go, uh-huh. So, I don't know.
And that's how you knew the sauce was good?
The sauce is good. Okay, so we are good with the sauce. We're going to pull out the chicken that we... Is it this? Oh, right there. Hello. We're going to put our chicken back in to the pan.
This was the chicken that we cooked earlier. It's just got salt and pepper on it. We cooked it in olive oil till it was golden brown and squishy.
And we're just going to kind of like...
this part of your hand.
Get all this good sauce all over it. These capers. Just kind of try to coat it as much as possible.
Beautiful.
It's coming along. Okay, now we get to plate our little masterpiece. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this guy over here.
While he's getting that ready, I just wanted to say that we will be putting on our on this event page. We'll put the exact recipe with the measurements and everything on there by this evening, so that you guys can try cooking our version of chicken piccata.
Okay, so chicken piccata, in my opinion, is really good with mashed potatoes. So a nice little heap of potatoes here. And we're going to put our chicken down. Let's go for 2. It's a 2 night. And I like to put lots of juice on it. Lots of capers. A couple of lemon slices for garnish. And I prepped this little salad too, and we're going to put this off to the side. And voila.
Beautiful.
That is our meal.
Chicken piccata.
Jacoby style.
Wonderful.
Okay, well, hopefully you guys all liked watching this come together. If you guys have any questions, anybody? And if you guys do, you can always reach out to us.
For sure.
For sure. But thanks for joining us. We're going to eat our meal now. And you guys all have a great night, great rest of the week.
And we'll be doing another cooking show in just a couple months. And I'm not sure what we're going to make this time.
I have no idea.
Well, thank you. We hope you guys liked it. Check out our page for the exact recipe. I'll post it by tonight. Bye.
See you guys.